So I invite you all now to make any adjustments in how you're sitting or laying, to allow yourself to go deep. And you may be sitting in the same position or laying in the same position for a while. So take this time to make sure that you're absolutely comfortable. Make any micro adjustments to the body that are necessary. Move the feet, move the hands, reposition your shoulders. The more comfortable that you are, the more centered you are within yourself. And the more centered you are within yourself, the deeper you'll have access to yourself. What I'm going to do is invite you to go into your body. And some people like to use the breath as the vehicle to go into the body. And if you're not one of those people, I invite you to connect in with your feet and really examine your feet. Examine the feeling of relaxation moving through the toes. And notice the sensations that occur as you intend for your body to relax. If you are paying attention to your breath, I want you to notice, is it the chest that rises and falls, or is it the belly that rises and falls with each breath? The breath is the gateway. Into yourself. Imagine that with each exhale you allow yourself to go deeper. Give yourself permission to disconnect from anything that's going on out in the world. It'll be there when we return. This is an opportunity for you to experience yourself and what you have the opportunity to arrive at with your personal healing, with your personal transformation. So give yourself permission. You might say something like, I allow myself to go deep, to release anything that needs to be released, to allow me to be the best that I can possibly be, with the highest level of well-being that I can possibly create for myself. And as the body relaxes, I'm going to invite you to allow a cord to extend from the base of the spine, cords to drop from the bottoms of the feet, and allow the belly itself to drop down, down, down through the layers of earth, all the way down into the belly of Mother Earth. Allow yourself to drop down through the different layers of soil and sediment, of earth, of rock, the crystalline layers, the underground rivers reaching down, 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 through the underground caverns and the underground lakes, reaching down into Mother Earth, connecting in with her. Allow your belly to connect with Mother Earth and check your connection. Check the cords falling down from the base of your spine, from your feet. Check the integrity of them. Make sure that you are fully connected and dropped in. Allow yourself to feel what it feels like to have the energy move out of your head and down into your body, and experience what it's like to move out of your body down into Mother Earth. Connect in with this. I want you to recognize something, which is that our bodies exist because of this planet. body is the vehicle for the soul, it's the vehicle for the spirit, it's the vehicle for consciousness. It is the temple. And this temple is on loan to us by Mother Earth. She wants us to be respectful of it. She wants us to treat it as well as you possibly can, so that you can stay here on this planet as long as you can to do the work that needs to be done. I invite you to connect in with your heart center and let the sense of appreciation for having the opportunity to experience yourself as a human being, the opportunity that Mother Earth has provided and the opportunity that Father Sky, that the consciousness that runs through all things has given us, so that we can have this opportunity to be human. Connecting with your appreciation for all of the beauty and the wonder that you experience being here on this planet. Consider your gratitude for the clouds, the mountains, the rivers, the deserts, the snow and the rain, the birds, the four-leggeds, the bears and the squirrels and the coyotes, the standing ones, the trees, the deciduous trees, the evergreens, the conifers, the fruit-bearing trees. They're a miracle. Let your gratitude well up in your heart and send it to Mother Earth for all of the edibles that she produces. All those things that you get to go to a grocery store and buy and eat. And the different colors that they come in, and the different flavors. All of the herbs, the things that we burn, the things that we drink in teas, the things that are medicinal. It's a miracle. Let yourself feel the appreciation for each other. Those that love us dearly and that we love in return. Those that feel like they've been with us for lifetimes, and even those that challenge us and help us grow. To the teachers that guide us and inspire us. The writers, the actors and actresses, the singers, the musicians, all those people that bring us joy, bring us thought, provoke us. All of this is possible because of this planet. It's incredible. Let your appreciation grow and expand. Let Mother Earth know how much you appreciate this experience. And as you send your love down to her, make a space in your heart so that she can send her love and appreciation back to you. You're her child. And she does all of this for us because she loves us dearly. Make a space in your heart. Let yourself receive the love that she has for you. Now you notice that there's this reciprocal relationship going on right now. As you send, you receive. As she sends, she receives. Connect in with this energy that's moving. Energy is movement. Spirit is movement. invite you to bring your awareness and attention up into the center of the head. Start to breathe in through the center of the head, or just notice the sensations that occur as you notice the center of your head. I want you to imagine that you are like a tree growing branches up and out of the roof of your head. And those branches are growing in all directions, up, up, up into the cosmos, reaching out in all directions, reaching out through the galaxy and through all the galaxies, reaching out into the universe to all the universes. And as branches do, they create smaller branches, which create smaller branches, which create smaller branches, which keep reaching out further and further and further. And all along those branches are leaves, like stars in the sky. And you realize that you are never alone because you are connected to everything. The fabric of the universe runs right through you. You are consciousness. And consciousness has no boundaries. It just is. You are that. Take note that this experience is possible because of consciousness. This experience right now is an awareness of consciousness that gives you the capacity to think, to feel, to use language, to express, to hear, to speak. You are this consciousness, this fabric, a thread that runs through all things. Expressing yourself and allowing consciousness to express itself through you. Breathe into this. Become aware from your heart center of how connected into this consciousness you are. Send your appreciation upward and outward through all those branches to the very tips, out to those stars in the cosmos. Send your appreciation outward, your recognition that you know you are receiving. And you know that you are transmitting. And that consciousness feeds itself back into you, right back to your mind, right back to your heart. Notice the relationship that you have of being open and receptive to more awareness of what that consciousness means for you, the awakening that occurs inside of you. Become aware of your voice, how every action that you take, every word that you speak, every action that you don't take, and every word that you don't speak feeds back into the fabric of creation. You're like a transmitter of information. Sense this cyclical relationship of sending and receiving. You receive and send as the fabric of creation receives and sends. You are connected to everything. It could not be any other way. And when you're ready, I want you to hold two directions simultaneously, moving your energy up and out the top of your head, through those branches into the fabric of all creation, receiving that energy back to you, and sending your appreciation and love down into Mother Earth, and letting her send her appreciation and love back to you. From the heart center, staying in the heart center, noticing that you are doing two things simultaneously. You are sending and receiving in two directions. You might tie this to your breath. As you inhale, you draw into you, and as you exhale, you send out from your heart. Stay in this space. Tune into it. Notice if the mind tries to wander, and bring yourself back to your heart. This is one of our greatest challenges, is knowing how to and when to reconnect in with the heart. Catch the mind. Catch the thoughts. Reconnect with your heart. From this place, I'd like for you to imagine that you are standing at the center of a wheel with spokes. You might see the wheel from the bird's eye view. You might notice the material it's made from. Maybe it's just light. You might see the colors that are relevant. You might see how large it is, but I want you to then bring yourself into the center of it. Connect in with your body. Connect in with your sense of awareness that you are standing at the center of a wheel, looking out at the spokes. Noticing how they look, how far they go off into the distance. You can even rotate and look at each of the spokes. If you ever feel like you're losing contact with your body, just connect back in with your feet and bring yourself fully back into your body, seeing from the place of the mind, not seeing from the eyes. The eyes are going to look at the backs of your eyelids and just see dark. You're seeing with your mind, the same part of the mind that is the imagination, the same place where you dream from. Now I want you to stay connected in with the body. I want you to notice the body right now. Notice how the body feels, the sensations that are going on in the body. We're going to play a little bit. I want you in your mind to make up a name, male or female, whatever feels like you want to make up. And then I want you to state in your mind, my name is, and use that name. Then I want you to notice how you feel in your body when you use a name that is not actually yours. How do you notice the sensation of claiming that that is your name? Where do you notice whether that's true or not? And then I want you in your mind to actually state your name, my name is, from the sense of truth, and notice how that feels in the body. How do you notice that feels in the body when you claim something that is absolutely true compared to claiming something that is false? Now let's play again. I want you to pick a city, anywhere that you haven't been. And then I want you to state in your mind, I was born in, and say the name of that city, and see how that feels in the body. Track how it feels in the body. How do you notice making a statement that is not factual? How do you sense truth within yourself? And how do you sense non-truth in yourself? I want you to tune in. You may experience this as a sensation in the body. It may come as a vibration, a heaviness, a lightness. It may come as a symbol, a color, a picture, even a sound or a smell. I want you to really tune into this. Really notice it. Now I want you to pick another random name. Just a random name, male or female, doesn't matter. And then I want you to say in your mind, my mother's name is, and use that name. And again, track in the body how that feels. Notice what non-truth feels like. Does it come as a color, a sound, sensation? Just notice. What do you notice? And then I want you to use your mother's actual name. Say, my mother's name is, and use her actual name. And see how that feels in you. How do you notice truth? How do you sense truth in your body, in your mind, in your awareness? Now when you're ready, you should have a sense of truth and non-truth. As you drop in deeper, you came to this planet for a reason. You, as a spirit, dropped in to your soul, which made the agreement to drop into this physical body so that you could have an experience on this planet. And I want you to look out at those spokes once again. One of those spokes is not like the others. All of those are possibilities. All of those spokes are paths that you could go down. But one of those spokes is illuminated. It's a choice that you have available to you. As you turn, rotate, looking at each of those spokes, notice which one is the one that feels like the right one. And then I want you to notice if that spoke is the path you are on right now. I want you to, again, rotate and look at each of the spokes. Which one represents the path that you are on right now? What I'm going to invite you to do is to walk along that path that you're on right now. Start to step into the future. Walk along that path and see where it takes you. I want you to notice what is the outcome of your current trajectory. Is it the trajectory that is most greatly illuminated? It might be close. It might be very close. It might be very distant. I want you to just check in with it. I want you to notice how it feels in your body. Consider the relationships you're in with others, the career that you have, the health choices you are making, the spiritual choices that you are making, the emotional choices you are making in your life. And you can do this one by one to see if they actually resonate with truth or non-truth, with what your objective is in this lifetime. Let's look at career. Are you currently in the career that you are supposed to be in to get the best possible outcome for what you want to accomplish in this lifetime? Check in. Do you feel that sense of truth or that sense of non-truth? Now, if you're in a relationship, I want you to check in. Now, it could be a shallow relationship, it could be a deep relationship, a long or short relationship. Check in with that relationship. See that person that you're in relationship with. Is this a truth or a non-truth for you to arrive at the best possible outcome for this life that you've chosen? Just check in with it. Truth or non-truth. Now your family. Some people go through life not having made amends. And some people don't need to. Some people it's okay to walk away. And some people have regrets. Or they have to forgive somebody. I want you to check in with yourself right now. Are your family relations, are they in the place of truth or non-truth for the best possible outcome that you can create for yourself in this lifetime? What you chose for this lifetime. Just check in with the body. We don't need to correct anything. We don't need to change anything. We don't need to fix anything. Just check in with your truth. Now your health. I want you to check in with your health. This is how you care for your body. Physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Are you taking care of the vehicle that you're inhabiting right now in the way that will take you to the best possible outcome? Just check in. Is it a truth or a non-truth? Now, if you're on that spoke that has the best possible outcome already lit up for you, fantastic. And if you are not on the spoke that has the best possible outcome for you, I want you to rotate toward it now. And we're going to start to walk along that spoke. First, we're going to touch on career. I want you to know that the best possible outcome is waiting out there for you. And this is how you get there. Is there a change that needs to be made? And if so, let yourself communicate to yourself what change that is. And check in. Is it a truth? Be open to receive. It might come as a word. It might come as a feeling. It might come as a dream. It might come as something very old. Is there a change that needs to be made? And it could be the subtlest thing. You don't have to imagine a completely new career. It could just be, what is the next step? What is the next step? And when you're ready, we're going to walk even further along that path, that spoke, out to a relationship. Now, if you're in a relationship and everything's going perfectly fantastic, and if you're not in a relationship, who's the person that you're supposed to be with? Again, let the best possible outcome communicate back to you. What do you need to know? Is there a change that needs to be made? Is there something that you can do that's going to lead you to the best possible outcome? It may just be the next step, and it may be a complete turnaround. Let your higher wisdom, let your best possible outcome communicate to you. Allow yourself to dream, to feel. When you're ready, store this information. We're going to continue walking along the path to our family. Now, this can be immediate family, it can be extended family, it can be kids, it can be parents, it can be sisters and brothers. And it can even be just your community. Allow your best possible outcome to communicate to you. What would help you get there? Is there something that needs to shift, something that needs to change, somebody you need to heal things with, to make amends with? Allow your best possible outcome to communicate to you where you need to go. And it could be just a next step, one step. And it could be a visit that you haven't taken. It could be a phone call. Just connect in with this. Allow your best possible outcome to communicate to you. Ready, we're going to start walking along that spoke out to the area of health, mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. The best possible outcome wants to communicate with you. Are there changes that need to be made? Has this best possible outcome been communicating to you for a long time and you've been ignoring it? What adjustments could you make to improve the quality of your being? Mental, emotional, physical, spiritual. Let yourself communicate with yourself. You know what you need. That wisdom is inside of you. When you're ready, I'm going to invite you to continue walking to the very end of that spoke and connect in with your best possible outcome. I want you to feel what it's like to have achieved all the things that you accomplished on this spoke, through your career, through your relationships, through your family, through your health. How does it feel? Allow this to move up through you, up inside of you, and all the way out of you. The emotions that you would feel, the joy, the gratitude for arriving at this place where you have achieved what you intend to achieve. Feel it in your body. Allow yourself to notice an elevated emotion, an elevated healed state from which to live from. See it as a light. Allow that light to burn bright inside of you, radiating through every cell of your body. Allow yourself to feel the sense of certainty, knowing that you've been gifted with the ability to achieve your goals, to heal your relationships, to make the best possible choices, to be in right relations with others, to be in harmony with other human beings and with the earth herself. Feel what it's like to be in the best possible outcome, the best possible place of well-being. And from this place, I want you to imagine that there's another wheel that you're in the center of right now, with spokes radiating out from you in all directions. And these are all the people that you are connected to, both seen and unseen. These are the people that own the shops and the markets that you go to, the people that you work with in business, the kids that you work with in school, the people that need your services. And I want you to radiate out from this place, this healed state. And it's like a tree. One branch creates two more branches, which creates two more branches, which creates two more branches, exponentially dividing. We are all interconnected. It cannot be any other way. From this place, project outward the best possible outcome. The best possible outcome for all of humanity. Dream what that looks like for you. Is it that we come into harmony, we stop struggling, we listen to each other, we uphold each other, we love each other. We are transparent with each other, we are real with each other. What is the best possible outcome? Radiate that out. What kind of harmony do we need to come into with the planet? What is the best possible outcome? What can we create? What is the best possible outcome that we can come to in relation to business on this planet? The circulation of money, the circulation of goods, the circulation of trade. What is the best possible outcome? Connect in with this. What is the best possible outcome? What about with our relations? How can you sense people interacting with each other? What is the best possible outcome? Whether that's in government, whether that's in schools, whether that's in religion. Our relations with each other, our respect for each other, our recognizing that the human species, it's one species. Being human is a group effort. What is the best possible relations that we can make with this planet? Use the healed state. Use your love. Use your power. Project this out through these spokes. What is the best possible relations that we can have with this planet? Imagine it. Dream it. Feel it. Express it. Send it. Feel it deeply. What is the best possible outcome we can create with our health? Feel it. Know it with certainty. Tap into the reservoir of energy that you have within yourself. Endless, infinite amount of energy, and send it outward through those spokes. What is the best possible outcome that we can create with our health? All these things are interconnected, do you see? Business, trade, resources, health, relations with each other, with the earth, they're all interconnected. Embody your power, embody the change that you need to make for yourself as a global citizen. Because every choice that you make, every action that you commit, it's a butterfly effect. It ripples out, it touches everything. What is your greatest potential? Be that. And radiate that out to all that you connect with. You are made of the divine. You are made of love. You are made of creation. Own it. Be it. Express it.